Hey everybody, it's another 3-1 from the Armory with Murph and Lassiter. We are gone temporarily. We're back now. We're going to continue this 3-1. The 3-1 Association has been very supportive in keeping this going. So we finally got together after, I don't know, a couple delayed weeks of just, well, there's civil unrest, there's the corona, there's all kind of stuff going on that kept us from when we were supposed to get together for other events and things. We always were going to piggyback a podcast on it, and it just didn't work out this time. So we just made a weekend where I was off, he was off, Johnny came up from Tennessee, and we just made some things happen this weekend.
And we're definitely glad to be back. Hope everybody is being safe. Do what you can to take care of yourself and your own. Like I said, we're going to start doing these hopefully within at least once a month. I'd like to thank the 3-1 Association for being patient with us while we figured this out. Also breaking in some new equipment this weekend. So we're looking forward to see how that works out for us. Hopefully be reaching out. We'd like to get into the conducting interviews of 3-1 Associated members of all theaters, Korea, Vietnam, Desert Storms, etc., so on. And that's kind of what we got going on. This is more of a reintroducing ourselves. There'll be different and all kinds of different subject matter in the future as it pertains to transitioning from active duty military to the civilian sector, or for those individuals who have relatives or friends that are in, if they have any questions about what can they expect, or for those who are about to join. We'll be glad to help you out with that as well. We'll be talking about everything from physical fitness to what kind of beers that we like. So, once again, we're looking forward to it, and that's pretty much what we have going on. So we're looking forward to having as many followers as possible, and that's pretty much it. What you got?
I would say we don't have to limit it to 3-1 Association members either that we interview, but it's going to be good to have those guys to pull from early on. But if somebody else wants to come on and do an interview and say, hey, I'm interested in reaching out, we can always interview whoever.
Yeah, I've actually have a couple of Army Bubba friends of mine that are interested in, think it's a pretty cool deal that we do the podcast, and they would love to be on. So, like to get that Army perspective, Air Force, so on and so forth. All branches, we appreciate them all.
Maybe even Coast Guard.
Especially Coast Guard.
Well, and the venues are going to change, right? Like, this is supposed to be a mobile setup. We're going to try to do some kind of situation where we have kind of a base. Like, this will probably be always where it's at when it's here, but it's going to be cleaner. This is kind of my, knife hangout area. It's where I sit and listen to music at night when I'm by myself at the house, or log workouts or whatever. So, but it'll eventually look a little more professional. So it's not like this is how it's going to always be. And you should see the setup we're recording from.
Yeah.
It's very not professional.
No. Professional gunfighters, yeah. Professional keeping things clean, not so much. Mm-hmm. So, except for our weapon, of course, and then us. Yeah. So, the podcast won't be too awful long today. Normally it'll be about 30 to 45 minutes. This one will probably run closer to 15 to 20. Because it's really just not that much to talk about. We've both been, just like you guys listening at home, been on quarantine or working when we can, or staying outside, or doing active stuff, but staying away from the craziness as much as possible. I'm sure most of you guys can relate, as never did develop the people skills anyway, and a horde of people acting silly is kind of not in our wheelhouse, and not necessarily something that we are comfortable with. So not too awful long today. Just more of a reintroduction, breaking in new equipment, and just to see how everybody's doing. If we do post this on YouTube, definitely put in your comments and like and follow and everything that you need to do to so we can hear from you. So I think there's a comment section when we post a podcast, and where you can listen to the actual podcast and not watch the video. I think you can leave your comments there as well too. Any ideas that you have or any subject matter that you want to hear about. If we don't know about it, and we sure as hell don't know a lot about everything, we can definitely can network, and we can reach out to different people to get the answers for you. So we have 3-1 associate members that are everywhere from working law enforcement, fire rescue, first responders, down to the VA. So hopefully we'll be able to get those answers for you if you have any questions. Or if you're just trying to figure out you're a first time home buyer, what do you need to do to get a VA loan? I can definitely help you out with that. So.
Yeah, if you got suggestions on the podcast or what you'd like to see, or hey, constructive criticisms, you don't like the sound of my voice, you don't like the shirt Johnny's wearing, whatever the hell it is, let us know, and you will either change it or tell you to GFY.
I got the shirt from the Somali Marines.
Well, yeah, that was a good. Yeah. That was probably the last podcast we did, wasn't
it? Yeah,
I think it was. That was in
It's been a minute.
April? No, not April this year. I don't know when it was, but that was down in Tennessee. That was good. That was probably the last podcast. So that would have been the last time you'd have seen us. But we can talk about what we did this weekend at least.
Yeah, we checked out that's the first time I've ever been kayaking in Indiana, and it was beautiful. A lot different from Tennessee. Tennessee has some beautiful rivers to kayak, but this it's pretty much you're kayaking down the river in a sheer rock face. Not a lot of opportunity to get out and explore, unless you shoot down like a side stream or something that, or go exploring on your own. But it was a pretty cool event. I definitely I enjoyed it. So
yeah,
where do we kayak at? It was Flat Rock River?
Nah, it would have been the Driftwood or White River. I don't remember exactly what stretch we were on, but I want to say it's the White River at that point, which is primarily what we have in Indiana, the White River in the Ohio, on the southern border.
It was nice.
It's what keeps us from Tennessee.
I don't know if you can see it in frame, but both our legs got lit up.
Sorry, Kentucky. Oh yeah, I'm on fire. And then we rucked this morning. We only did 3 miles with a sandbag on and off, and then I took ibuprofen, and I'm not somebody that takes that very often, but for like a sunburn, I'll take it to ease some pain.
Yeah, he neglected to let me know that he had that on hand. So he's like the guy
who's assume everybody knows that everybody has ibuprofen.
Like I had the Triscuits. Well, I too would have enjoyed some Triscuits.
Yeah. Well, you could ask. I mean, you're an old guy. I'd expect you to want ibuprofen. Anyway.
I should have it.
I figured you had it. Yeah,
in like a Pez dispenser or
some Motrin or something.
Motrin.
Change your socks at least. I don't know.
Yeah, I did change my socks.
We did. So we did that. We did kayaking. No, but Friday we hung out at Upland for some craft beer, and
I don't come to Tennessee without going to Upland. So
I come to Indiana.
Huh.
I did it just a minute ago when I said it keeps Tennessee away from Indiana with that river, and I meant Kentucky. That's what separates us.
No, we don't have an Upland in Tennessee. I wish we did. And a Freddy's too.
Freddy's. If you don't have Freddy's, custard and burgers, or I don't know what it's actually called, but it's just a burger shop. It's a chain. I think it started in Wisconsin maybe.
We had people for a little bit, but it was crowded at first, but it was worth the effort. Banana milkshake or banana custard, big ass straw, so it doesn't get clumped up.
It's interesting to see how things, and that's the cool thing with Upland is I had to call to be sure, but I had been there. We're in stage 3 or 4 of the reopening in Indiana because they're doing state by state, right? Like everybody's kind of
you guys are ahead of us.
Thing.
Really? I don't know what
I thought you were
ahead
of us.
I don't know.
I know bars are open 50% capacity. Restaurants are 75 right now. July 4th, everything should be 100%. Is what they said. And we're allowed, with our barber shops and stuff like that have been open for a couple weeks now. And so I wasn't really sure how it was going to be with us rolling in there that night. You came in kind of late.
Mm-hmm.
Not late, but I mean late for a restaurant right now, especially during this stuff. Any other time, they'd have been open a little later. But they told us, within 6 minutes of walking in the door,
we had 6 minutes to order.
Yeah,
food.
6 minutes before the kitchen closes. Figure out what you want.
It was good.
And they were cool about it. Yeah.
They got good service.
So set for another couple beers.
If you're ever in the, what city are they in? Columbus?
They're downtown Columbus, Indiana.
So if you're in the Columbus, Indiana area, definitely check out Upland Brewery. Or
it's Upland's actually based in Bloomington, I believe, Bloomington, Indiana, about an hour west of us. But they have a location in Columbus that's the old pump house. It was like a water treatment pump house, and they've refurbished it. It used to be the senior center, and then when that sold and moved somewhere else into a better location, Upland purchased this, so they call it the Upland Pump House. But if you look for it, it's Upland Pump House, Columbus, Indiana, and it's a little hipsterish on the menu sometimes, but it's a good place. Yeah, you can get past that.
The champagne velvet beer is good. I'm not into the.
You didn't like the peach sour?
My Lord.
I ordered a peach sour. Johnny says, "Yeah, I'll have one of those," and I was like, "No, you won't." And he drank it, and immediately that one's yours as well. So
that was horrible.
Yeah, he did not like that.
Murph is beer. I guess his taste buds are His index of beers are way different. Both like the same kind of coffee, like a little bit on the bitter back end.
Yep.
But not in my beer. I like my beer. Maybe I just pansy mouth or something. I don't know. But I like my beer to taste like beer. Hop, wheat, wit, something like that. A nice blonde. Who doesn't?
If I can see through it, I shouldn't be drinking it. That's my problem. I like something dense with nutrients and crap in it that I shouldn't have to see the person I'm talking to.
Every beer
through
that
it.
you ordered was just dirtier than the other one. It was like you're pretty much drinking river water now. So
Stouts.
It was
yeah.
Uncle Grampy's river water, extra stout.
And sours. Sours aren't that bad,
But he likes jalapeno in his beer too.
Oh, that's amazing.
Jalapeno and peanut butter.
Ghost
beer.
Pepper Stout is one of my
Peanut butter
favorite beers
sandwich.
from Zwanzig's. Zwanzig, man, we're not like the craft beer capital of the world or anything, but we've got a lot of good craft beer locally.
It is. It's good. Tennessee has too.
Yeah.
Tennessee has too.
We did the craft beer festival, 2 years ago down there?
What are you drinking today?
Today I am drinking a collaboration between Three Floyds and Mikkeller Brewing, and it's called
IPA?
War Pigs. That's their collaboration. And it's a Foggy Geezer Hazy India Pale Ale. You want to try it?
No, I do not.
It's good.
No.
They're
I'm not an IPA
the,
guy.
The art, man, the can art is badass. I don't know if you can see that or not. Hopefully we can zoom in on that. But that's awesome. We're doing this all on a GoPro too, so don't hate our cameraman because our cameraman is us. And then what are you drinking?
I'm drinking out of Georgetown, Kentucky, Country Boy Brewing, halfway home, an American Pale Ale. So probably something that Murph would not like. So, but a tasty treat nonetheless, and almost gone.
I would most definitely drink it. I'm sure. I just can't do pilsners.
I think the other one is I don't know if Cougar Bait is a Pilsner or not. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think it is.
And then before that, I was drinking water all day because last couple of days with all the sunburn and the physical activity been a little rough.
A little
bit. And then we thought we were gonna have to get up and help a buddy with some hay today, and that didn't pan out because we had way too much rain last night. So I'll probably do that this evening.
Yeah, we're gonna finish up this, and then I'm gonna head back to Tennessee, where I get to get up and go to work tomorrow.
Because you're essential.
I am essential.
Not that it matters.
I
now,
was essential
right?
the whole time. I had my letter and everything.
But everybody's essential now, right? Down there.
Everybody was essential anyway.
Yeah.
It's like, once again, not going to get into that. Anybody that knows me knows my. There we go. I'm done.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, like I said, we don't need to say what we do nowadays. That's not a big deal. We can just avoid all that. But
I went to work because it was essential. Anybody that needs to work to pay for their to make a car payment or a house payment or keep food in the refrigerator, I would call you essential.
Or essential. It's essential to you for sure.
Yeah. So especially if you have kids.
And what else we do today or this week? Like I said, we had that little bit of party last night and got up and rucked a few miles a day. Got out and stretched the legs. That was pretty good. After.
I'm glad we didn't mess with that hay today because that would have irritated my legs.
No, I would have torn my legs up.
Oh,
like I said, I felt so much better after the ruck, and we only did like 3 miles. I've been working with the 511 tack vest with the plates in it, and it was good to get back under an actual rucksack and not just have the vest on with a sandbag.
Are you
switch the
posting
sandbag off?
You posting on Hate Yourself?
No, you know what? I don't because
you got to support that.
Man, I need to. I ought to do that. You're right. I'll go do it.
Who is that guy?
Because I posted.
His name is Chad.
On Haze Yourself?
Yeah.
Chad Russell.
Chad Russell. I know
Chad Russell. Well, for a minute I'm going, who the hell's Chuck? Who's Chet? What do you... Oh, I don't know what you're saying. Okay, I got
Susan? I think it's
Susan.
Susan.
Susan
Knife
Russell.
hand Susan.
Mm-hmm.
So,
he's at 3-1 Bubba. Go over there and if you do any kind of physical activity at all, go like that page. Like you said, Johnny said that. I'm guilty of not doing it. I've got so many pages, Instagram and Facebook and stuff that I follow and I'm part of that some of them do slip by, and unfortunately that is one that has.
I got it
and
down.
that's no fault other than my own.
Just to Haze Yourself, Southern Spartans, which is this basically just doesn't mean they're just Southern alone. Just the the southern area of the U.S. The region, the Southern region, and of course Go Ruck.
Yep, a lot of Go Ruck. Yeah, if you see this place, there's a lot of Go Ruck love here.
So, hopefully we'll get I don't know, maybe we can get a hashtag on Instagram. I think we just create one of our own and just
For
post
this
images.
podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you want to, yeah, we'll set something up and we'll post it in the links or something in the comments down below, and we can set up something to where every time you're on Instagram you can hashtag it, and it should let us know. You still gotta edit, but you can hashtag it or whatever, and it should let us know that you're there and paying attention to what we're doing. We've got so much crap we're into, so chances are we'll collide somewhere in the internet, I'm sure. What else we got?
Well, that's pretty much it. Like I said, this is more of a reintroductory and, test out the equipment, get it out there. 15, 20 minutes is about enough. I think we rambled enough.
So if you don't know, Murph, Lassiter, this is technically my armory now, so this is from this armory, but it's from the armory with Murph and Lassiter. And, or is it Lassiter or Murph?
Yeah, Murph and Lassiter.
I don't know.
That's fine.
We'll see. Johnny's going to be doing this. He's going to be editing this and throwing this together. So this is your guy. If you think something could be, or if you're a podcaster yourself, or you do vlogs and you have some suggestions for him on how to do it, dude ain't gonna turn away knowledge.
No.
If you say, hey man, this is how you can do your sound editing better, or you are fuzzy on this, try this, or hey, this really sucks. Even if you're not a podcast guy, say, hey, this really sucks. Try to fix it. He can Google it and try to fix it, or we'll Google it and try to fix it. So we're by no means experts at this, but we want to make it the best experience for everybody, and that way, in the long run, it supports the 3-1 Association as the best it can, and represents them as the best it can. So whatever we can do to further that. So again, from the Armory, Murph and Lassiter. Hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. Drop comments below.
Absolutely. We'll look forward to hearing from you guys, and we look forward to continue on with this the podcast process. Other than that, we're going to go ahead and sign off now. And remember that your weapon is never clean unless it's on Friday. We'll talk to you later.
Yes.
See you later, buddy.
Later.
All right. See you.